EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their quarterback, a first-round pick in the April draft.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
And he will go all the way. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead.
Our home team 7, visitors nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start out with Algier. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 2. That's quickly out to Harrison. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Oh, the ball's out.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. On the give, this is Singleton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
18-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
He was brought down by Javon Bullard. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
8-yard line.
He'll get this out wide.
Johnson's pass. Complete to number 15.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4.
He'll look to throw. They're called in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. Their 2 drives so far not good. Punt, lost fumble. Trying to make amends here on drive number 3. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He's going to go up top here for McBride. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago. Part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. They'll work the middle here with Singleton. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Throwing now from the gun. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They're in tremendous starting field position after the kick return. They start with 1st and 10 up beyond midfield. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
1 quarter in the books. What will the second quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Dell, the motion man. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it end. He does. First down. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Algier. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
6-yard line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the visitors are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Josh Sweat in there for the sack. His 4th on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Devontae Sweat, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone?
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Third down and 9.
Back at the 41-yard line.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. T'Vondre Sweat, he gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. They get 14 on that hookup, and that will be a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Singleton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That is caught at the 3. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. It is brought in the end zone. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Visitors 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. Complete to Tank Dell.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to Algier. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. McBride is the motion man. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
That one hauled in. It's complete. Here's 1st and 10.
Good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Field. Look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. You want to draw, and here's Singleton. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the Bucs in an NFC South matchup. And it's Bucky Irving. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bucs are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Back to throw. His throw left side is complete. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. It's a touchdown. Extra point try, 4th time. He's got it, and his guys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Our home team 31, visitors 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
They'll work the middle here with Algier. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
McBride is the motion man. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This will be from 56 yards away. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the visitors will cut into that lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
A toss left side caught by his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's enough for a 1st down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here comes the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ground, here's Singleton. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught, and he's into the end zone yet again. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
No problem there on the extra point. And his guys will add one more onto their big lead.
Visitors 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight ends. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's 2nd and inches.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
On the play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll go right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
On the give, this is Algier. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Ball on the
2nd and
27. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got Dell for that one. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now from the gun. A short one here, caught by McBride. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That's Harrison in motion. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A run to start the 4th quarter, and here's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial
In
up.
trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And this defense comes through with the turnover.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. Now a run on 1st down. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. That's into the hands of Dell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
28 yards. Complete to Marvin Harrison.
Back to the air one more time. Pass complete there to Harrison. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards. Complete to number 18.
That's Harrison
Marvin
in motion.
Jr.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the visitors will get just a bit closer.
Visitors 13. Jack Fox.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the give, this is Allen. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Here's Singleton. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll go again here with Singleton. The ball comes out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. McBride is the motion man. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good for a 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
On
inches.
2nd down, here's a run with Algier. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And a 1st down. A gain of 5.
He'll look to throw.
Is a 1st down.
That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 4. At the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is hot. What a throw.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kick is good. Makes the score our home team 38. Visitors 20.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
For a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, they run with Allen. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.